Hey guys, today is a big day for me and my pack. We have recently hit the leaderboard. We are in 20th place now, but we are planning to rise. And I should be showing a picture on the side of the screen of us and proof of actually hitting the leaderboard. So I am so happy about that as the garbage truck rolls by, bringing away all the garbage and trash and sadness, and bringing now the happiness and the joy of the moment. So I took the time to decorate a big den for a mini party. We're gonna have a big party later, as our leader has been talking about maybe having a big one at the end of the month. But for now, we have a little party at my den to celebrate just getting at 20th and hitting it at all. At the beginning, we were actually not really thinking this would ever happen, but here we are in 20th place. And I am just super happy about it, but I know our pack leader is even happier. So let me show you around the den before visitors get here. Okay, so long story short, no one came. And I am super upset about that. I got really excited. I was so happy and just excited all morning. And then 2 guests show up, but then they both leave because no one else was coming. So that did not turn out. So instead, I'm going to have to talk about my story with the silver sunflowers and how I got in there and what kind of happened that led us to this amazing moment. So I'm not sure how long this story is gonna be, but I'm gonna try to shorten it up enough and get it so it's not too long for you. So first of all, when I joined the pack, there were a good amount of other members. I'm pretty sure the pack was almost full at the time, and it was blooming, and people were talking, and they were happy. And we ran every once in a while. It was nothing insane, though. Some people did a lot of runs. Like, the max amount of runs that anyone really had at the time was maybe 10,000. And that was one of our best runners at the time. But that was when we were towards the end of when the Beatles were around. And it was a really amazing time, and I started getting into doing pack runs. I used to do a fair amount of pack runs, but I stopped doing them because I didn't have anyone to run with, and it wasn't really fun because I had my own pack, and for a while I was in a different pack, but they kept like deleting the pack and then making new ones so that they could have new names and crests and everything, and I just got tired of it, so I left completely from those packs. And then I was lucky enough to find one of my good buddies, Meowsire, was in with Silver Sunflowers. So, wanting to get closer to my buddy, I joined. And I was really excited to find a new pack, and I found out everyone's really amazing. Every once in a while we would again do those little runs, and I felt a lot closer to my friend, and I was just so happy to finally have somewhere where I felt like I belonged. And I was just ecstatic. But I was soon shut down and a lot sadder than I was because my buddy Meowsire got scammed of her poodle, and she was going to quit. And I felt really sad because she was the one who got me into a pack. She was the reason I came here and found all these amazing people. I love every single member of my pack dearly. Even though I'm not the leader or anything, I just like everyone there. And I'm so blessed to have them in my Animal Jam life. But when Meow quit, I was really sad. and I felt a little less like I belonged because she was the reason I came here. I was grateful to her, but also really upset at the same time. She said she would stay for a bit, and then eventually she ended up getting another poodle. Because she did a bit of trading before she quit. She did a few pack runs with the pack, and she got another poodle, and then she was happier. And she ended up not quitting. I was pretty happy, but then she started saying some interesting stuff in pack chat. Our leader did not like it, and she told Meow to stop, but Meow kept on talking about it, and eventually Meow just got kicked out. Partially for that, and partially because at that time we had started getting some good runners. People who would love to do pack runs. So we needed some better runners, and Meow just wasn't one of those people who did a lot of runs. So she sadly got kicked out. And it was just a pretty sad time for me. And the rest of the pack, I feel like didn't care as much as I did, because I feel like they weren't close to her. It was hard to tell though, but I don't think they were super close anyways. But people kept saying don't quit, but she ended up being tossed out of the pack in the end. And I wanted to host an event to kind of mourn for her. Even though she wasn't dead, I was sad that she quit, and I wanted to host a little social event to kind of, think about her. But sadly, again, no one came to that event, and I was really upset because no one wanted to come, and it was just me alone, really sad that she quit and feeling more alone than ever in Animal Jam. But then I started getting back into running even more, and I was a lot happier again. All the running kind of took away my worries, and Meow continued to contact me every once in a while, but after a while, to be honest, it got a little bit on my nerves. And then in the pack we had a bit of drama too, with someone else saying that another pack member scammed. Not gonna say any names here, but it was not great. So it was a pretty crazy ride, but after a while, to be honest, I got really bored of pack runs, like the constant runs and having to do so much. It was starting to get really just not very fun anymore, since we were almost forced to do a lot more, and we were really pushing for a leaderboard. It wasn't fun anymore to run. So I kind of took a break from runs. I did a few runs, but then my internet started getting even worse than it was. My internet is really bad, but it got even worse for a while, so I could barely do runs without having to do a bunch of solos. So I took a little bit of a break from running. I was so happy and so lucky not to have been kicked out of the pack after that happened. But I was still in. And then recently, I got back into running again, and I'm starting to run more. And I especially felt motivated because our pack actually got on the leaderboard. It started out as us just being a humble pack, but now we're becoming a leaderboard pack. And to be honest, leaderboard packs aren't that great. Yeah, it's exciting for a while, but to be honest, leaderboard pack life isn't really for me. So, to be honest, I think I might end up leaving the pack. I'm not sure yet. I might leave, I might not. I'm grateful to have been in the pack for a time I have, but to be honest, I think I'm starting to get a little tired of it. So I may end up leaving. But we'll see. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my story with the leaderboard pack, Silver Sunflowers. And I hope to see you in some of my other videos. And maybe another story time. Bye!